Good morning, sir.
Hody, 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 Davlerino.
It's cold.
It is, and we're not at work.
Where are we?
Like the joys of being let out. We are in Newbury. So, a long-term client and friend of mine, John. So we built his supercharged R8 GT back when I was back when I just started, and we built loads of stuff for him. The FF. The Gen 2 twin turbo, what else? His NSX.
Yep.
So he's invited us down. We've brought the Skyline. It's currently in the detailing bay because it's being dry ice blasted. And he said, have a wander around, stick some cameras in some places that no one gets to see, because where else, mate, do you get a coffee roasting machine next to a V12 twin turbo Aston Martin?
I don't know.
Neither do I. So let's figure out. I'll see if I can get him on camera, because this boy's as mad as a box of frogs, honestly, and he can drive.
Perfect.
Yeah, Kate says he's better than me at driving cars. So, smash through the intro, and we'll go and grab ourselves a cup of hot coffee.
Let's do it.
We're inside. We've only gone for a door, so it's not rocket science. You don't need me to show you how that works. But that's what you're greeted with. 5 litre Gallardo Superleggera. We know this car, so this is one we look after for him. But that, with the wheels, mate, looks filthy. So everything in here is for sale if you wanted to get your checkbook out while you've bought your coffee. So yeah, 5 litre Superleggera. You must recognise that bad boy.
Oh yeah.
That is definitely a POA car, isn't it, that?
Yes.
Like, you couldn't put a price list on that car, could you? And he's... When was the last time we ran that? I think that was VMAX, wasn't it? 200 and... Yeah, because we were fighting with a GTR for first place. John was driving it, we're fighting for a GTR, and then literally GTR just put it in self-destruct mode and done a 235. So yeah, 218 I think we've done in that. I'm sure it was higher. I thought it was 221 we'd done, but look at it, mate. It looks mint. So then you got a choice. You can obviously go to the front counter, which we'll go to in a minute, because I need to see this Aston. We've got a little area where they do their podium detailing items out of, their products, their merchandise. And then oh, that's quite cool. There you go. So someone's obviously had a car. That's the sort of service you'd get out of. That's a dealer level of handover, that, mate, isn't it?
Right.
Check that out. V12 Vantage. He's supposed to be like 700 horsepower, isn't he? Man, it looks Larry, doesn't it?
690.
I was close.
Very close.
I was. Kind of know what I'm talking about. Then sat next to your priceless supercar is a coffee roasting machine, which probably costs more than the bloody car. So these guys import Perla coffee, and then they roast it and blend it in-house. So they... John and a team of the guys who actually do Sam from Seen Through Glass's exclusive coffee line.
Oh, I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah. So you can hit the socials or hit the website and buy Sam's coffee, or you can buy John's coffee, which is Perla, which is what they serve in here. We came down, me and the lads came down a little while back, and I think Jordan Carl had a couple of coffees down there, and it's like, it's good stuff. Like, they were away with their fairies. Don't get that out of your gold blend back home, do you, mate?
Mate, you need to raise your coffee game.
Can we sneak out? If we sneak... Tracy, don't get me in trouble with Tracy, but... Mate, that is a mega machine. So I think they've got training going on at the minute.
It's like something out of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Expect to see Augustus Gloop pop out of it.
Augustus Gloop. Insert clip here. Maybe that's the next step, a fountain chocolate fountain. But where else can you come down, get a coffee, a croissant, and sit next to priceless supercars? Apart from my place,
yes.
where you get tea. You don't get coffee at my place, you just get tea, and everything you stood around is broken. Then the other side is the seating area. Wave to Trace. We'll kind of blast through because everyone's eating, but I want to show you the 2 Ferraris in the bottom. So, come on, that's got to be like the prettiest Ferrari.
That is lovely.
Apart from unobtainium stuff,
Yeah.
F40, 250 GT, 360s are like, do you know what I mean? Mate, 360 CS. Look at the old girl. We haven't really seen underneath, have we?
We've not seen underneath at all.
We've got to film
No.
underneath properly then, because
Look at this.
this is where the magic is going to happen. So, front arm bushes are knackered. They're spent.
Yeah,
Discs are done.
yeah.
But, mate, considering it lived in a pond,
It's a 30-year-old car.
it's clean, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's going in the scrap.
yeah,
Exhaust mount's done. Blue exhaust?
yeah.
Blue from heat.
Of course it is.
Heat from all the power.
All the burnouts that Cole did in the garden.
It's got EGT probe. That's quite cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, I was even going to look at. I don't think it's got a bent-in sill. I don't think it has. No, that one's a bit folded in. Look.
Yeah.
If anyone knows people who can sort that, let me know, because that will annoy me. But yeah, it looks like pretty clean, doesn't it? I got a little. I knew I had a little leak on a diff,
Yeah.
which I think is just a reseal on a rear diff,
Okay.
which looks like diff out, typically.
Of course.
And then a Jasma. Need a cherry bomb, mate.
Old school cherry bomb.
Cherry bomb.
Yes.
This is the active steering that we were talking about.
Yeah.
Just got rear steer. But I think Carl's dad switched it, decommissioned it, switched it off, but I think he did it electronically inside, so we just need to double check. Because that'd be cool to have that working.
Have it back again.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't really want to do too much under here, so I'm really excited to see how clean it comes up. I think that's going to be... So that's the machine behind you.
Dry ice energy. Look at that.
And then... we know that one.
Hey! Recognise that.
World's loudest V12.
Yeah.
So we're going to see what Dave's doing on it.
Let's do it.
Oi, oi.
No.
Put the old faithful in, mate. The
It
world's loudest car.
is very loud, and yeah, no, it sounds so good.
Yeah,
Sounds
this
so
thing sounds mental. 4 seats, V12. What more do you want?
good. That's it, perfect kind of supercar.
What have you got to do then?
So it's just in for winter maintenance, just to get it topped up, and yeah, just get it ready for the winter months, basically. So yeah, it's looking really good. So
You've been driving this since he's had it back.
he's driven it a few times. I
Yeah.
think he's cruising around in the
Yeah.
Q7 as well. So but yeah, this is just needs a little bit of a tidy up bin in storage. So yeah, just get it back.
Yeah,
to
it
it
was-
should be. So
It's a pretty little thing.
yeah.
So this is your place of work then?
It is.
Hey, you got
This
enough
is
lights?
it. Yeah, I just need a few more lights maybe. But no, it's. I'm lucky to call it my office as such. So yeah, it's just superb. Obviously helps with any all the imperfections with the paint. We can change the Kelvin of the lights on the side, on the top.
Yeah.
To see.
death almost, isn't it?
Yeah,
When you
there's
start looking and
yeah,
you
you
just
can
like,
see all the tree sap and
Ooh.
etchings and whatnot. So yeah, and swirl marks, scratches. But obviously the hex lights that every kind of car business generally has. For detailing, they actually really do help with ceramic coating application, because you
Yeah.
can kind of see if you've got any high spots, for example. So no. It's,
Right, okay.
yeah, does have its use. So
you do lock stock then, everything?
we pretty much do everything, yeah. So from ceramic coatings, paintwork enhancement, correction, PPF, dry ice, pretty much everything.
Okay.
Maintenance washes. So yeah, everything to kind of cater from entry level all the way up to the highest level.
Right.
So,
Okay.
yeah, and we'll work on any car as well. That's a lot of people when they see a Ferrari, they think we'd only work on Ferrari, but we'll work on Golfs, 208s, anything.
Yeah.
We're car guys. We love anything.
Yeah. That's it, and it's kind of getting that message out there.
Yeah.
And then, so the dry ice thing, which is obviously why we're down today. John invited us down to bring a Skyline. What does that sort of add? What does that allow you to do?
It's quite unique to us. So what dry ice does is obviously it's freezing dirt on your undercarriage or engine bays, and it's just restoring the kind of cleanliness to the underside. It's non-abrasive. There's no chemicals involved. There's no abrasion, like no actual agitation as such. So it's just getting it clean, prepped for whether we didn't do a fresh layer of underseal, or if we dial it down, we just want to give it clean, because it's just a lot quicker. You'll just find it actually, it's a big investment as a business getting into it, but it just saves so much time on other bits, and like I say, agitation just takes up so much time if you're doing it with metal polishes, and then the mop up after if you've used like citrus cleaners and whatnot. So it just makes it so much easier.
Because you said it's not abrasive. It's not even a scouring action either, is it? Really, it's almost like the ice freezes the particulate off the car.
So it's basically it's hitting the ice is impacting the actual dirt on the car, and you'll just see it just drop off, and it's very therapeutic watching it. You probably see it all on YouTube.
Because it doesn't seem like there's too much air either. Like you'd expect it to be like sandblasting and you'd be in a plume of dust.
But it runs at about 10 bar, so you can use it on Alcantara.
You said this. You can use it on interior stuff.
You just dial it down to about 4 bar. And then it's safe enough to use on that as well. So you'll see the odd video where they've done it on interiors, and it's absolutely fine. You can even do it on wheels. Obviously, it's a bit more. Cleaning wheels is obviously great. You'll see it happen, but it's obviously because it's now a jet. You can't get around the back, for example. So it's not the most ideal in that sense, but it's still just the fact that it can still do it.
Because it's getting popular on people doing engine casings and gearbox casings and stuff like that as well, isn't it? So is that something you've sort of offered out at the minute? Is it just? Yeah,
we've literally done it. So far we've had some barn find cars. We've had some just nice hatchbacks and Skylines.
Rock box.
So it's just having a variety. We get so many inquiries for it as well. Because like I say, it's very unique to what we can offer here at Podium, which is just great. So, love it.
So what obviously I've literally just dropped the car off and dumped it with you. How much prep has to go in? What do you have to do?
So generally, we'll obviously, if it's depending on what the customer's asking for, we'll get it up. We'll assess it, check what needs to be done. We obviously get prepared, get the ice in, so that's ordered in. And then we just get ourselves in the zone, get our ear defenders on, get our face masks and all that kind of and everything else, and just get going.
So how much media do you think that would take, or how much ice does that normally take?
I think that would normally take about 60 kilograms of ice. So, it's amazing how quick it can work. If you're just holding that trigger down, you'd probably get 4 or 5 hours out of the ice that we have. But obviously there is a lot of stop start, but it's just we just go with flow and what we've got going on as such. I'm excited. It's really good. We've had a little play already in certain areas. We'll see what's going to happen.
See if twist your arm, get you to do engine bay as well.
I'm sure we can have that. So
cool. We're up on a ramp. We've had a look. Let's get cracking.
Happy days.
So you've got 2. Did you say one you were using?
So we're using the Champ machine, which is basically the kind of in the middle of their kind of range as such. You have the Champ Basic as well. You can obviously, if you want a bit more bite with the dry ice pellets, you can add some like walnut shells, or you can add some shot blast to it, which then obviously just like I say, just gives it a bit more bite when you mix it in with the ice. It depends on the application and whether it's cars. You know, some people use this for like tractor cleaning and industrial. Like,
wow, okay.
cleaning. So they have obviously dry ice has its multiple uses. So
Yeah.
but they have 2 models. They have a Vario, which means you can control the airflow and obviously change the bar of the pressure.
Yeah.
And then they have a turbo version, which is needs 14 bar.
Right.
So
okay.
it's all you've
So
got to have the compressor as well.
Yeah.
Capable of running these sorts of machines.
So how much do these float around for then?
I think they price and starts about 8,500. So 8,500, and it goes up to about I think 14,000.
Right. Okay. But then you need a compressor as well,
Yeah,
right? So
and a compressor
a dryer system.
Yeah, and if you're doing what we're doing here, you need a 2-post lift.
Yeah.
As well. So
yeah.
it's like I say, it's a hefty investment as a business.
That's a lot of money for a machine that looks pretty. Doesn't like.
Go on, say it.
Basic, doesn't it?
Yeah, but you'll be surprised at how powerful. Having tested these machines versus some well-known brands machines that are bigger, look bigger,
Yeah. That's what I was
cost more.
Like,
This is like a Ferrari compared to a Hyundai.
well, I was expecting it to be a grey one.
Yeah,
You know,
Well,
you know what manufacturer that is. But that's like your jet wash looks way more impressive than that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So,
You think-
but no, this has surpassed our expectation of how powerful it is considering the size of the unit.
Okay.
You just wouldn't expect it.
And anyone can buy one. You don't need special training.
You don't,
you don't need special
they'll
license.
obviously give you some training on it, but yeah, anyone can. Obviously, if you can buy it, you can buy
You can
it.
have it.
But yeah, they'll train you.
Okay.
The guys who supply dry ice energy in the UK will supply you the training, show you the ins and outs of how to use it, how not to use it. A lot of it is practicing. It's trying, testing areas. You'll learn its capabilities,
angles, distance. Yeah. Same as like
you may have
Akrapovic.
situations if it's a car that's very old and it's got corrosion and the paint's flaking. Obviously, if you're going to force air and ice, it's going to flake. The paint's going to flake. It's it's common sense. It's a bit like if you're jet washing a car and you're going near a stone chip, you don't want to get close to it because you're forcing water under that.
So if you put it on good paint, then what will it do?
You'd have to dial it down on paint.
Yeah.
So you'd probably run it about 4 bar, 5
Okay.
bar. You wouldn't clean the exterior paint with it
Yeah.
as such. So that's why it's kind of mainly focused on undercarriage.
Undersides.
Um,
But if you went,
yeah,
it's not like it's strip paint like you mix with it.
Yeah, we literally just did. Well, I've got OZ wheels on my Honda Civic and just did that, and they were absolutely fine.
Right, okay.
So and they're obviously a painted finish.
Yeah.
So
And you just ordered the ice in as you need.
yeah,
it.
you literally have same day delivery with the
Is it
ice.
open?
We're lucky enough to live. We leave one on the right.
Wow.
You can do it
Oh yeah, it just looks like.
Just don't hold it too long.
Yeah. It's like little ice cubes. Can I have these in my pina colada?
That's it.
Who'd have thought throwing ice at stuff is the future?
Mate.
And you just order it in bulk, turns up.
Yeah, so we'll order it in. We'll let the guys know what we've got in, or they'll obviously send us a certain amount.
Okay.
And but we regularly do demos here on weekends. If we've got like a certain event, we'll do demonstrations so people can actually see it. You know, from a safe distance, obviously, but just seeing it in
How it
action.
works.
Because it just like I say, it's very just blows your mind when you see it. Go,
Yeah.
whoa, that's pretty insane.
So, say you use half of one of those today now, is that scrap, or can you take it upstairs, put it in a freezer, and
You literally just leave it in because it is liquid, so it's carbon dioxide. So you just it basically gets smaller and smaller inside.
Okay.
So you can they sell bigger, like almost like a best way to describe it is like when you're going to lunch, not lunch, on a picnic, and you've got one of those plastic storage.
Yeah.
Those sort of storage things for dry ice would be better.
Okay.
Than the polystyrene. You out of that box. If you left that box, you'd probably get about 3 days out of it.
Still.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
So if you just left that there, if we didn't touch that now, you'll probably get 3 days. But what happens is it shrinks.
Just gets smaller.
shrinks on
Right,
itself.
no way.
So
You wouldn't have thought that because you're not filling that with ice cubes up
No.
and leaving it 3 days, are you?
No.
That'd be water within a couple of hours.
and obviously there is literally no water because it's obviously
gassing off.
It's a gas.
Yeah.
So
Does that offer you, if you're trying to clean a car with carbon dioxide, is then ventilation?
yeah, so we'll obviously open the actual doors and everything. We've got meters to tell us
Right,
if there's any high levels. So it's obviously all safe.
Right, okay.
We obviously have a face mask, we have a face shield. It's very loud machines. Obviously, we'll put in our ear defenders on as well. So, but no,
you don't think of that, do you? You're firing CO2 at it, and all of a sudden you filled a room full of something you can't breathe.
So, but no, it's.
I'm really excited to see what it's like, because it's our experience of sort of cleaning stuff in out of a nozzle like that is, you think sandblasting, soda blasting, you think of a garnet use. So you're left not only with the garnet all over the floor and a dusty room, but also everything you've taken off. So considering it's just ice and the dirt that falls off, I'm sort of quite excited.
Pretty much what happens is we will then have to just vacuum the dirt that's come off the car. So it's pretty much an easy process. We've also got nice easy garage style floor. So
it shows how good it is at not spreading dirt everywhere, that it's here and your detailing bay is there. And alright, you keep them separate, but if it was a massive contamination issue, you wouldn't have that there.
No, exactly.
So it shows how sort of friendly it is.
We knew we wanted to do dry ice as a service here, so when we were planning the detailing studio, we knew we'd have to contain that side. We would obviously have the bifolds installed. We've got dust extraction in there, obviously we can control temperature as well, so it just keeps that side clean, and this side just separate. Obviously we'll always clean both sides.
But it's obviously not like a sandblasting room, is it? You know what I mean? So it's
can't wait to see it.
Do you know what? I genuinely, like they just show me now test areas, like that's literally said one pass, so just there to there. So it'd be interesting. But I think you were saying like even the oil, it will clean like oil off and everything, won't it?
So it will freeze. It will freeze basically because it's minus 80 degrees hitting it. So it will freeze the oil and start clearing it as such, and it will just start making it a lot easier.
And then you just end up with an oil puddle on the floor.
We're used to those.
Cool.
Happy days. Should we?
Well, I'm not doing it. I'm going to stand and watch. You've seen how good it is? Mate, how good is it on them plastic?
That is insane.
That's mental, isn't it?
How long did that take? Seconds.
It's going to get expensive, this is. I'm going to need one.
What else can we ice blast?
Yeah. What else can I ice blast?
Them fools tried to blast me.
you saying?
Need to buy one.
Another tool.
Another tool. If you swing here, Dav, right? So you look there,
Yep.
right? And then go the other side of it,
Yep.
and then look up there. Just push it into it. Mate, that is mental.
It's insane.
I spend all day doing this.
I can tell you enjoyed that.
Honestly, I spend all day doing this.
Look at the state of that.
No, that is going.
Nope.
Rather not have a fog light. Makes me want to buy one.
Mate, it's very cool.
It is cool, but it's just more money. So I'll let someone else do it. So we're going to let the guys crack on. So we see if we can go and blag and go on John simulators.
Yeah.
The lads are going to get cracking, and then we'll see where it is. I don't think it'll be done today. It's quite a bit of work, so if we can interrupt them in a bit. But I mean, wow, look at the difference, mate. Look at the fuel tank versus how it was before.
Let's have a look. So it was,
It's mad.
and that's.
Yeah. And then you go to areas like, well, we've just done that, haven't we? So
Ooh.
that's the bit I did. You know what I mean? So even, mate, it's
So clean you can eat dinner off it.
yeah, it is. It's mental. It is mad. So it's just time consuming. How long normally take doing on the side of a car?
I'd say between 6 to 8 hours
Yeah.
if we're just flat out.
Or going at it?
Yeah, but it would take 2 days worth of just like with everything else we have going on.
Yeah.
Stop start.
Just stop, start, just get on a bit and do it. I suppose breaking it down like that as well is quite nice.
Yeah.
Rather than, because you imagine just trigger cramp would kill me.
Yeah, it's just.
Can they not like have a trigger hold? I suppose there is a risk to that as well.
Yeah.
But like,
I know they've got new machines planned, but then they're going to have some quick release bits as well.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
They know where they can improve on certain
Yeah.
machines, and
It's
that's
the
it.
because there's quite a bit of pressure behind that
that's
trigger
it.
as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So no, it's mad. I'm super impressed. How bits have come up. Right, let you guys get on.
Cool.
Otherwise, I'm going to sit here and do all this. So this is how cool it is, right? Obviously, what's going on inside? There's GT4 sat there. There's some nice stuff down the bottom. 1960s. I'm not a reg guy, but it's a Lotus S130.
Very
Blocking in. This is mic drop. Blocking in electric charging point, mate. That is like Jesus going to the devil's house. Look at that.
Cool. Right, let me have a quick spin round it. Right, we're back.
We are. So the boys have been smashing on. So I mean, I don't know whether you can remember like the state at the bottom of the diff. Like they just keep hitting it because obviously where it's really intense, some pieces you just can't just sit there and smash with it. But like, mate, there's a 50-50 for you. There's one side, there's the other.
That is
Looks
ridiculous.
mental, doesn't it? I mean, we were chatting about the rubber bungs as well. Like if you come around here, Dad. Oh, white out of my eyes. Like that's what it was like, and that's what it's like now.
Okay, so let's have a look. Let me come across. That's night and day.
Mate, it's mental, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then like down here, so I hold it like a. Like look how clean that plastic's all come out, and all this section. Look, it's just.
It's fresh.
Yeah. Just looks fresh, doesn't it?
Yeah. That is amazing.
But to be fair to them, how long we've been away? Like 2 hours, 3 hours, and it's just constant. So you can see how labour intensive it is.
Yeah.
So we're going to leave them be, and I think we were on about coming back Monday, Tuesday, weren't we?
I think so.
And seeing the underside of it.
Yeah.
So 'cause I think we've got some bits for John to do as well. So yeah, smash the buttons. I didn't do anything wrong today, so unless I did some ice blasting wrong, which you can tell me. Drop some comments below. If we've missed something or there's something here you want us to see, let us know because we're back here next week to see the Skyline all finished. And thank you to Dave and Liam. We'll see you on the next one.
Let's do it.